First national park checked off the list. Whee! In December, we spent 2 weeks exploring Big Bend National Park, and it didn't disappoint. This was our first on what we hope will be a long list of national parks. We arrived from the east along the nice drive on US 90 and entered the park without a set plan. Not even a campground reservation. We luckily found a spot at the Rio Grande Village campground, which became our home base for a week. If you're planning on visiting multiple parks, grab the $80 America the Beautiful Pass that grants you access to all US national parks for a year. Located in a remote corner of West Texas, Big Bend became a national park in 1944. Covering over 3,200 square kilometers, it's named after the vast curve of the Rio Grande that defines the U.S. Mexico border. Big Bend is known for its towering mountain ranges, dramatic canyons, desert valleys, and one of the darkest night skies in the country. The park is also a haven for biodiversity, boasting over 1,200 plant species and 450 bird species. We started off with a mellow hike at the heart of the park at the Chisos Basin. Surrounded by rugged peaks and panoramic views, it was the perfect introduction to Big Bend's magic. Next up was the Boquillas Canyon Trail, which follows the Rio Grande into a gorgeous canyon. The hike is short but slightly more challenging due to the elevation gain. While feeling so small between the canyon walls, you can search for the perfect spot to hear your voice echo. We've also come across a few unexpected events during our stay. For example, one morning we woke up to discover the door of our trunk mysteriously smashed. Something had apparently fallen from the sky overnight, leaving behind only some puzzling black marks. After racking our brains for a while, we concluded that a deer might have mistaken our car for a trampoline during its nighttime stroll. Tell me what you think. And later that week, we had planned a long day of hiking, but a windstorm caught us off guard. What started as a moderate breeze in the morning grew more intense as the day went on. Instead of braving the elements, we decided to hunker down, catch up on some work, and enjoy a cozy day inside. One day, we found out that we were at walking distance from the Langford hot springs. You can either drive there on a windy, narrow road, or walk there from the Rio Grande village on the Ernst Ridge Trail. I don't know how to pronounce this one. It takes you through colorful rock formations and open desert terrain. It's less crowded and a fun walk overall, with the reward of bathing in the hot pools. With fewer hikers on this trail, it's the perfect choice for those seeking solitude and an immersive connection with the wilderness. Finally, We tackled the Emory Peak Trail, one of the most challenging treks of the park. It takes you to the highest point of Big Bend, and it was personally my favorite hike. We left early that day to catch the sunrise on the way to Chisos Basin, where the hike starts. Also, we didn't want to come back by night, and the round trip can take up to 7 hours, or more if you count the 263 stops to take photos. The trail starts off nice and easy and winds through lush juniper and oak woodlands. We spotted a massive mule deer and many Mexican jays. As the elevation increases, the terrain transitions to rocky outcrops and steep switchbacks. The final section is the most thrilling. If you want to reach the peaks, yes, there are several peaks, you'll have to literally rock climb the walls. Once at the top, at 2,385 meters high, you are rewarded with breathtaking 360-degree views of the whole park. But there are many other activities you can do at Big Bend beyond hiking. The park rangers organize talks at nights about various subjects. There are exhibits you can take on horseback riding or canoeing on the Rio Grande. And obviously this is a great location for astrophotography or just stargazing. For the second week, we stayed outside of the park near the Terlingua ghost town. It's a great spot to explore old ruins in the middle of the desert. This town was founded in the late 1800s during the Cinnabora mining boom, but when the mines shut down in the 40s, the town was left in ruins, giving it the ghost town status it holds today. The front door to the American Southwest, Big Bend truly captures the spirit of the desert. It's an unforgettable place that calls you to return, offering an adventure that stays with you long after you leave.